Am I the asshole for refusing to let someone check my phone after a coworker accused me of taking pictures of her? So this happened at work. I, 18 male, was on my stuff normally, scrolling through my phone and watching YouTube videos, when a coworker, 17 female, suddenly accused me of taking pictures of her. That caught me off guard. I told her I hadn't taken any photos and that I was just watching videos on YouTube, but she didn't believe me and started getting louder and kind of annoying, drawing attention from nearby coworkers. She said that if I had nothing to hide, I should just show her my photos. Luckily, the manager was nearby and came over because of the commotion. We both explained our sides. The manager said that if I wasn't hiding anything, I could just show the last 2 photos on my phone to clear it up quickly. But the thing is that I did have a lot to hide that I didn't want to show her. Nothing illegal, creepy, or weird, and definitely nothing involving her, but still private stuff that I didn't want anyone else seeing. So I refused. I told the manager that I was willing to prove my innocence in any other way, but I didn't want to compromise my privacy. As a good faith gesture, I showed my phone's battery usage stats, which clearly showed I hadn't used the camera app recently. I also suggested to check the security footage. After reviewing the footage, it showed my phone was pointed at the ground the entire time and the angle wouldn't have even allowed me to take a picture of her. So I was cleared. Even so, a few of my coworkers later told me I should have just shown the photos because, quote, she had the right to know if she was being harassed. I told them that the evidence proved my innocence and there was absolutely no need to show anything, especially not to her, someone who I've never trusted. So am I the asshole?
Not the asshole in my book. It says right here, a few of the coworkers told me I should have just shown the photos because, quote, she had the right to know she wasn't harassed. I think that is accurate, that every coworker does have the right to know that they are not being harassed by another coworker.
And yes.
But that doesn't mean I have to show you my photos. That is one way of proving it, but like they went through, it's not the only way to prove it. Here, I didn't even know. I showed my phone's stats.
Yeah, that is so genius.
But that is true because I think your phone tells you like which apps you have been using and like what's been using the battery.
Yeah.
So if it says like your camera app hasn't been used, okay, boom, there's a stat right there. Clicks and proves it. And then back up, go look at the security cameras and proves it. And worst case, if you can't, like maybe you could show your manager your photos and not your coworker, and the manager can verify. But if you're trying to avoid, maybe you made a spicy video on your phone, or maybe there's lots of reasons why you wouldn't want your camera roll being on display.
Maybe you had a screenshot of like a new job that you were going to take,
right?
Like something that you just didn't want to show your manager or your coworker, like
Like, I feel like the only reason that you would probably have to show your photos if you go and look at the cameras and the cameras are like, dude.
Yeah, you're clearly like this.
Look at that angle.
Yeah.
Look at that angle, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was a bit tough because in the beginning, like, when he was hesitant about, like, showing and everything, I was kind of like, because, like, I don't think she was making it up. I don't think she was, like, doing it to start drama. I do think, like, this happens to a lot of women, and we've seen that. Like, this is the reality of many.
It's a reality of modern day. Everybody's got their fucking cell phones out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's definitely okay to call somebody out, but when you are proven wrong, and I think OP did it in such a great way that he didn't need to share his phone. He didn't need to incriminate himself in other ways.
Yeah.
And I think there was a great compromise here, and there was absolutely no need to just give in and show the photos.
No, exactly.
I think, if you are a woman or a man or anybody that feels uncomfortable in a situation and it feels like this is happening to you, I think you should definitely not just not say anything. I think you should, sorry, that was a mouthful. You should say something. I think you should probably confront them.
Agreed. But I think you need to understand that you don't have the rights to see their photos, even with your confrontation.
Yeah.
What if he had, like, sent a dick pic to his girlfriend?
Yeah.
And then, boom, like first thing up there, manager's looking at his dong. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah. No, exactly. But, this is a good alternative to it.
A really good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top comment says, not the asshole. Everyone thinks they're a main character these days. When I worked in retail, me and this lady crossed paths. I was looking downwards and then shifted my glasses and kept walking. Then I heard her scream, "You just looked through my purse!" Which I obviously didn't, and I told her I adjusted my glasses and looked at her like she was crazy. The cameras were a perfect solution in this context, as it wouldn't assume guilt on anyone's end.
Love cameras, but I mean, aren't we all the main character in our own stories?
I know, right?
What's wrong with being the main character?
We should be the main character.
We are the... You are...
You are!
You are the main
quite
character.
literally the main character of your life.
If you are the main character, then what the fuck are you?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Don't let it go to your head when you're out in public.
Yeah.
But
there has to be balance, but where's the line?
you gotta get a little I'm the main character confidence in your strut.
Yeah.
In your stroll, the way you walk. Get some main character walk. That's right.
All
All right, back to me.